Hi, I'm Dave Raffo from Channel Partners, and this is another edition of MSP Summit Video, which is part of our Channel Partners TV, or we call CPTV. And today I'm here with Jim Lippie, who is the Chief Product Officer of Kaseya. Thanks for joining me, Jim.
Hello, Dave. Great to be with you.
What market trends are influencing Kaseya's product strategy, and how are you positioning the company to stay ahead of these changes?
Yeah, great question. And there's certainly a lot of trends to be tracking. We'll break it down into three specifically right now for you in the audience. So one, I think, is product fatigue. Whether you're an MSP or internal admin, there's so many different products and tools that you have to use every single day to maintain the environment that you're responsible for. And I can tell you right now, the average MSP has 40 different vendors that they or tools that they manage. That's over dozens of. So we're seeing a lot of product fatigue and tool fatigue. So, that's one trend that we see. Also, the second would be people want more and more visibility into what's going on with their technology environment and the events that they need to keep track of to make sure that those environments are performing optimally and are certainly secure. And then I would say that the third one would be, a correlation between all of these events. So, you have the visibility, but then you see them all, but how can you correlate them to make sure that, there's efficiency across the board. You're maximizing the information that coming at you to make sure that, again, everyone is operating optimally, the environment's secure, and also people are as efficient as they can be. So those are the trends that really, are influencing a lot of what we do on the product side.
Yeah, that makes sense, Jim. So, what new products or features has Kaseya recently launched that addressed the evolving needs of MSPs?
Most people know out there that, we launched something called Kaseya 365 Endpoint. And then in this past fall of 24, we launched Kaseya 365 User. And then most recently, we launched Ops. So Kaseya 365 Ops essentially is a combination of everything you need to run your back office if you're a MSP. And we're seeing a lot of traction with Kaseya 365 Ops because it really pinpoints a lot of the things that we talked about from a trend perspective and ultimately making the MSPs and IT administrators a lot more efficient. The other big launch that we had, and this is going back, a few months now, but Kaseya SIM on the security side. And again, if we come back to the correlation of events, Kaseya SIM does that on the security side. Looking at what's going on from a security perspective on the device, on the network, and also on the application layer, bringing all of that together, and then dictating what you should be doing with those events and with that activity to secure those environments.
All right, so we have time for one more question, and we can't have a technology conversation these days without mentioning AI, right? So I have to ask, so how can MSPs use AI in their business to help them automate essential tasks?
Yeah, so we talked about more visibility. We talked about correlation of events. All of that feeds into our overall AI strategy. And there are more and more use cases emerging in terms of how MSPs will leverage AI today and certainly into the future. But we certainly believe that within the next 12 months, that a vast majority of the MSP's activities and the IT administrators' activities from an L1 or L2 perspective will be completely automated. And then certainly our strategy on the AI side, is informed by that type of approach. So we have a lot of data over 42 different products. We're correlating that data. We're working on models right now to make sure that we have, we're anonymizing it, we're aggregating it, we're securing it, all in an effort to make our MSPs and our IT administrators that much more effective, eliminating a lot of the, a lot of the mundane activities that they take care of today, and really being able to focus on things that are more strategic in their business.
How's that good stuff there? Well, thanks for joining me, Jim. It was great having you. Great to discuss all of these trends.
Great. Thank you very much, Dave. Always appreciate seeing you and looking forward to the MSP Summit
We will
coming
see you
here
there.
in September.
All right, and thanks for tuning in for this MSP Summit video. Again, I'm Dave Raffo, and we hope to see you all in September in Orlando.